this video, we'll walk you through how to utilize response messages within the software. This is a really helpful feature that will speed up the process for you, so I'd recommend using them as much as possible. Now, there are two places you can access response messages within the software. The first, on the day-to-day, is going to be within your inbox. So I'll click here, and this will take me to the inbox. And once I click on a conversation, to access the response message that I want to use, I would put my cursor in the type a message section here on the right, and then you'll see a drop-down that says select response message. Now, I already have some messages preloaded here, so if I go to the drop-down, I can select the message that I'd like, and it will auto-populate here into the type message section. At this point, I can change the message as much as I'd like before I send it off. Now, if I want to edit this message permanently for future use, I could click on this little blue box here with a pencil, and this will allow me to edit the message. This is where you can edit the title, and then, of course, this is where you can edit the body of the message. To save the message, I click in this bottom right corner, and it will update. Now, if I want to add a completely new message that I don't have here yet, I would put my cursor here in the type message section, go back to the drop down and click on this first option, which is add new message. That same type of pop-up will show up here, and I can title it and create the body of the message and save it for myself to use in the future. Now, when you're first setting up an account, or if I want to work on more than one response message at a time, I have an awesome place where I can find all of those messages in one spot. You go to the hamburger menu, the three lines in the top right within an account. I can go down to the response messages tab. This will give me a nice layout here. This page will give you a nice layout of all of your response messages here. You'll see the title here on the left and the body of the messages on the right. If I want to see them all in one spot, I can also collapse messages here, and that just makes it a little bit tidier for you to work with. This helps too if you're going to change the order of your response messages. You can click here and you can drag them around. You can do this when they're not collapsed as well. To create a new message, I can click on this box here, and I can create my message. To change a message, I can just edit within these boxes. Just make sure to hit this little save button as you go. It will prompt you to do so as well. If I want to delete a response message, I can do that by clicking this red trash can. If I want to use variables within my response messages, those options are here at the right. All you have to do is copy the token here and place that into your message. There's a full list of response variables right here. If I click this plus button, this gives me all different options to automatically pull data from LinkedIn into your message. You can use these as much as you'd like. Just make sure as you're using these more often that you're also paying attention before you send your response messages in case something pulls in a little off. That's it for response messages. You'll see below the video that we have a list of suggested response messages to start with. This can be a helpful guide for you just to get going. And as you find yourself using the same messages over and over, I would suggest that you start saving those as a response message to save you some time in the future.